eaten or Eldoret? Or?
Yeah, Ngong is good. It is the attitude there is good, and even the course where we train is uphill, so it's good. And also it is near Nairobi, where I can do my businesses and while I'm training.
Because obviously you are a businessman, eh? A real businessman.
Could you speak something about your business?
For now, I'm working with I'm having my own apartments, which most of the times I usually go there and try to manage it a bit, and sometimes I go to see how the constructions is going on. Yeah.
Are there these apartments in Nairobi, in the city, within the city?
Yeah, they are on the other side of the city.
How many apartments?
Sorry?
How many? I'm sorry. How many apartments?
Yeah, 4.
4 apartments.
And the exact location?
Sorry?
The exact location?
Iko Kariobangi na Donholm.
Kariobangi and Donholm.
Well, the strange thing is that you race against Gebre Selassie. You beat the record of Gebre, and you are becoming a little bit like him, a businessman, just as Gebre. No, he runs apartments, cinema, he's building an hotel. So you learn something racing with him?
Yeah, when you are running with someone who is senior than you, then you have to cope what he's doing. Yeah, you have to cope and maybe interact a bit, and you share something a little. Yeah, then you come up with some idea of the living.
But how do you manage? Because you train and you work as a businessman. When the other train and sleep, rest.
Yeah, for now I'm having 2 guys. Most of the times they work for me on my behalf. So most of the times when I go there at the office, I usually go through the books, yeah, but not the whole supervision.
And your office, are there in Nairobi?
No. Where I'm having the apartments.
Even in Daegu, you told us a lot about, you spoke about your childhood very, very hard here, no? That was that experience pushing you to change your life and the one of your family. Could you tell us something more about your family, about when you were born? How hard it was?
Yeah, it was. I was born in a family of 6, where we only had I had only one sister and 4 brothers. So including me, we are 5 brothers and 1 sister. So by the time we were growing up, then my parents they were not so that okay in the support. So it was we had a lot of problem, yeah, due to the daily bread, clothing, yeah. So it was sad. So when I came to grow up, then I had to fight for my family. Yeah, that's why I started running.
But your parents, your father had a farm? Or...
Yeah, by now my father is a farmer.
Huh. But you say they couldn't give you the support because they were ill? What's happened? Why? Or they were too poor?
Yeah, actually in the rural area, most of the people who live there, they are poor, especially my parents, they were poor. So it was not easy for them to cater for us.
And that's when you decided to go for a living as a runner, but you didn't know that you were talented, so you started to train a little bit every day, or?
Yeah, when I was in my high school, I used to run, but it was not so that serious. But I was to compete up to national level. Yeah, but by the time I came to realize that I can do something good in running. So when I finished my high school, there were some of the guys who were in my village, and they helped me to improve my running.
Patrick, can you tell us about what tribe you come from?
Yeah, I come from a Kamba tribe.
Kamba.
Kamba tribe, yeah.
And from the Kamba tribe, are there runners, older runners that you have followed?
Yeah, actually we're having runners, but they are not a lot. They are only few.
Uh-huh.
But in my village, we have two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we're having Patrick Makau and Jimmy Moint.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so most of the times when I was after school, or we closed the school at the holiday, I was to visit them. We were to discuss something about running. Yeah, so they were to advise me.
So Patrick, from those of the beginnings, you rose up through the ranks to a world beater. Now you're also an accomplished businessman, a family man. Having maybe, let's say, reached those targets, you've run away from poverty, you've set up businesses, you're a successful family man, you're a world record holder. Now, what is next for Patrick? What's the next phase of your life now?
Yeah, for sure, someone like me who's in my village. Actually, we are having many people who are idle. So it is my best chance to try and see if I can capture some talents, especially the ones who can run, and even to create some jobs in my community.
But first there are the Olympics.
Yeah, sure. We are waiting for Olympics at August. So I'm on the way on my training, and I'm hoping in some months I'll be in a good position of fighting for the gold in Olympics.
Which were the first Olympics you saw in TV as a boy? The first memory you have of the 5 rings?
I can't remember, but mostly was when I was growing up. I was to watch some world championships and other big races.
But which championship do you remember? Who won, the year, the place?
Mostly myself, I was to watch the big guys like Paul Terregard and Elislas. So myself I was interested on the side of marathon.
How many kilometers do you run per week?
Actually, in our group, we don't count in form of a week. We usually count in form of day. So per day we can tackle about 30 kilometers,
30?
Yeah, that's where in the morning we usually do between 20 kilometers and about 22. In the afternoon we do between 8 to 10 kilometers. Yeah, but these ones it depends on it depends with the section of the day. So sometimes we usually do 30 kilometers at once. Other times we can do 40 kilometers at once. Yeah, so it depends with the section.
And are Jimmy and Patrick coaching you now, or do you have a different coach?
No, for now I'm only having a manager, but on the side of the coach, me and my group, we usually manage it.
So who is your coach? Sorry, I didn't get it.
You do it yourself?
You're making your own
You don't
training?
have any coach?
Yeah, myself I don't have a coach.
Ah.
Okay. And so this group of this morning, you are coaching all the group?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what do you prefer to that way of not having a coach? You just want to do your own program, do your own self.
Yeah, actually I can't say the coaches are bad, but according to what I prefer myself, sometimes the coach might bring a very hard section, which maybe after the section, maybe they will interfere a lot with your weak section. So myself, I prefer to train alone.
Do you think you have the knowledge?
Yeah, actually, I'm having enough knowledge because since I was running half marathon, I have been constructing the training program for myself and for my colleagues. Yeah, and it has been working very much.
So
Yes.
clearly you've learned some from experience, but have you also learned from other coaches, taken some of that, what they do, or from a book, or from where did you pick up?
Actually, I can't say I came to learn the program from some books or from coaches, but I came to learn it from myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is because in every season we usually have a different kind of program. Yeah, so I came to improve it myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Who can join your group? I mean, is there any level which this runner has to represent to join your group with training? Who can join your group training? I mean, is there any level that this runner has to represent to join your group in training?
Actually, in our group we are having strong guys like Nicholas Kamacha and Patrick Makau, Patrick Makau. Yeah. We are having strong guys in my group.
Yeah, but there are around 30 persons, yes, who are running with you. So the others, they have to represent any level to join you in training.
Actually, sometimes we usually my group is about 40 athletes, but sometimes we get about 30. Others like over the weekend we had 5 guys who went to compete outside Kenya, so they did not come today, but maybe tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, they will join us.
So the rest of today's training were just amateurs, yes, outside of your group, yes, which were running with you today.
Yeah, all the guys are from my group. Yeah.
You began to run to win a lot of money. Now, you run for win more money or for the glory, or to win an Olympic medal?
Sorry?
At first, when you was young, you began to run to win a lot of money. You need money for your family then, and now you run for the same case for to win more money, or for the glory, for to win medals in the Olympics, or
Actually, in running,
which is more important, the money or the glory?
in running, mostly you consider all the sides because Actually, I can't survive without the money. Yeah, like for example, if I did not eat the meal, then I could not go to the running today. So actually, we depend on the money to support us to run good. So when we are running, we usually think of the becoming future champions, and even to get some money to support our families and our community.
Patrick, towards the end of last month, you welcomed twins to your household. How is it having newborn twins in your household to add to a very young daughter who's very active?
Very busy house.
Yeah, actually, this is something good, and I'm proud of. What I just said, it is a grace from God. Yeah.
Did you name one of them Berlin?
Actually, I didn't.
Patrick, so in order to make the Olympics, you have a tough race in London, yes, coming up? Since you are coaching yourself, is there anything you can tell the fans of the sport tell us what you have changed in your training, what is special about your training, preparing for London and facing 3, 4, 5 many fast runners?
Yeah, actually what I can say, I have not changed anything in my training, but only what I will do, I will train like what I trained last year. So the program, it is all the same. Yeah.
And mentally, now that you are the fastest, you are the world record holder, mentally, what do you have to change? Because maybe last year you said, okay, now I break the world record. What did you have to change in your mind this year?
You know, if like someone is a champion in an area, so it means a lot. Maybe you have it is like you are having an advantage, but on the other side, you are having a lot of pressure. Yeah, so this is something which myself I'm proud of. And when I'll be going to my race, I'll be happy for it, and I'll take it as an advantage. Yeah.
Use the pressure to your advantage. Yeah.
Which part of marathon is the most difficult for you? I mean, the toughest? I mean, it depends from the city, from the marathon, or in general, which 1 kilometer, or I don't know, which part of marathon is the most difficult?
Yeah, the hardest part of the marathon is about 25 kilometers to about that 25 to that 5.
Because of crisis, or because of pace, or because of what? Because
no, in this area, it is the toughest part of in the marathon. Yeah, because in a marathon, we usually believe that from 25, the pain of marathon starts there.
When it will be possible to run less than 2 hours in marathon?
Actually, I don't think about it in our generation, but maybe about 10 years to come.
10 years to come.
Yeah, but not now.